at dawn. Look out your window and I'll be gone. You're the reason I've been traveling on. Nah, but don't think twice, it's alright. And it ain't no use shining on your light, baby, the light I never knowed. Ain't no use shining on your light, baby, I'm on the dark side of the road. Wish there was something you do or say, trying to make me change my mind and stay. But now we never did too much talking anyway. Don't think twice, it's alright. And it ain't no use calling out, that's wrong. You know that's right. You use calling out my name, girl, like you never done before. Ain't no use calling out my name, girl, I can't hear it anymore. I'm thinking in the wonder and watching down the road. I once loved that woman, that child I am so well. I gave her my heart, but she wanted my soul. Yeah, but don't think twice, it's alright. So long, honey, baby, where I'm bound, I can't tell. Goodbye's too good a word, baby. So I'll just say farewell. I ain't saying you treated me unkind. You could have done better, babe, but I don't mind. You just kinda wasted my precious time. Don't think twice, it's alright. Don't think twice, it's alright. Don't think twice, it's alright. Why? How you gatherers doing tonight? Yep. I'm doing good. Do I look a little frazzled? That's how I feel after a day of childcare. See what this looks like? That's exactly how I feel. But man, it's good. But it's also so good. I don't know how else to put it. Yeah, man. I'm just looking at you all. Wandering, saying hi, giving love, saying hey to each other. I mean, that's one of the coolest things about the Gathering series, right? I mean, I feel like most of you are just as excited to see each other as you are excited to see me. Maybe more excited to see each other. Most of you see enough of me already. Ooh, it's a little toasty in here. Let me just turn down this heat. Oh. Been talking to a producer lately, and he's got a handful of favorite songs. I thought maybe I would play a few of them for you. I don't know how much work we're gonna do with him, or if we're gonna work with him or not. But what I think is fascinating is that we have, as many of you gatherers know, a whole bunch of contenders, right? We got like somewhere between 25 and 30 contenders at this point for the next Adam Ezra Group album. And so, at present, there's only like a couple clear cut like that almost everybody's choosing. But this one might have been one of his favorites, and I thought that was kind of cool. You know how to love, can you teach me? Open up my heart, can you reach me? And they tell me there will never be a ready time. All I know is you will always be my little shine. My little shine. Someday you will wonder why we all don't break. We're so small in a scary world, and we never know the ends to the paths we make. When the trouble's coming through, when there's nothing we can do, long as you got me and I got you. Got big love, big love. You know how to laugh, can you free me? I love the way you smile when you see me. And they tell me there will never be a right time. All I know is you will always be my little shine. My little shine. Someday you will wonder why we all don't break. We're so tiny in the mean world that we never know the ends to the paths we make. When the trouble's coming through, when there's nothing we can do, long as you got me and I got you. We got big love, big love. You know how to trust, can you show me? I'm walking out with no net below me, and they tell me there will never be enough time. All I know is you will always be my little shine. My little shine. Someday you will wonder why we all don't break. We're so tiny in a huge world, we long as you got me and I got you. We got big love, big love, big, 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 big love. Mm-hmm. I like that song. I think it's cool that he picked that song as one of his favorites. Yeah. That kind of surprised me, I think. It's weird. Sometimes being a songwriter, you have the weirdest, the most inaccurate perspective of your own art sometimes. That's one of the challenges, you know? This might not surprise a bunch of you. Drinking pink champagne in a cheap motel in a nowhere town, headed somewhere else. From an old chip glass she took from the kitchen at that little cafe. She ain't messing, AC's blowing, hot air, TV's broken. She don't care. She dancing with the best dress on late night, singing to her favorite song. I ain't thinking about the past, it's gone. It's too brand new, got nothing left to lose, yeah. She's smiling, no shame, in a cheap motel, took a pink champagne. Took a pink champagne, yeah. With the folks back home, they all told her you'll understand. When you get older, it's the way it is. Days just grow longer. It doesn't kill you, makes you stronger. Be thankful, darling, for what you're giving. She hears him calling, she ain't listening. She's dancing with the best dress on late night, singing to her favorite song. I ain't thinking about the past, it's gone. It's too brand new, got nothing left to lose, yeah. She's smiling, no shame, cheap motel, drink a pink champagne. Drink a pink champagne. Where the AC's blowing, hot air, TV's broken. She don't care. She's dancing with the best dress on late night, singing to her favorite song. Ain't thinking about the past, it's gone. It's too brand new, got nothing left to lose, yeah. She's smiling, no shame, in a cheap motel, drink a pink champagne. Drink a pink champagne. Yeah, it's nice to see you out there enjoying the music tonight. I've been sneaking away during nap time. I have little windows in my days these days, right? And most of those windows, right, when I come home, right? Like, so there are moments when the girls are up, both of them, and it's kind of all hands on deck. There are times when one girl is sleeping, one girl's in school. But I have little moments where both Allie and I do when we're both home. And most of those moments are kind of spent trying to catch up on the kind of business side of Adam Ezra Group. Oh man, I found out today that somebody charged almost $30,000 fraudulently on the Adam Ezra Group credit card through my bank. We live in a fucked up world, people. We really do. That is like the second time in a year that there's been some crazy fraud that's happened through my Bank of America account. And I just think we're living in a messed up world, right? I mean, when every single day our inbox has a bunch of emails that if we read them and we click on them, people will steal our money. Every single day. All of our inboxes, right? I know, it's messed up times. It's messed up times. Anyways, it's gonna be fine. I'm sure Adam Ezra Group will get that money back. We've been down this road before, but it just doesn't feel good, you know? Not the point of what I was gonna try and say. I have been in between windows when I'm working on Adam Ezra Group stuff and being a daddy. I have been wandering down to the edge of my yard where kind of near the water, right? There's we had this storm and a whole bunch of bushes got taken out, and things were looking a little naked, and I've been building a stone wall, and that's been really, really fun. I mean, my policy is just, a couple rocks every single day. I try to find a time during low tide and I hike down below the water line and I try and lift up the biggest rocks I can find and haul them up and put them on a wall. There is something very therapeutic about that. Ironically, out of all the things I'm doing in my life, that rock wall will probably outlast them all. It's kind of the cool thing about the rock walls, right? I remember being in Ireland with Allie, one of our only adult vacations. And man, I was talking to somebody about this at one of the gigs this weekend. Awesome living rooms this weekend, by the way. The Get Folk tour is it's been humming, and it has just been, it's been such a joy to be visiting so many of you in living rooms. We've really been trying to prioritize for first-time hosts this year, and so meeting a lot of amazing new people and diving into new communities and combining those communities with our fans that can sneak away and get tickets. So far, I think every single Get Folk show has sold out, which is pretty amazing. And we are right on the cusp of getting back out on the road with the bandies again, which I'm also super excited about. So, and this weekend I'm taking Karina on the road with me for shows in Pennsylvania, 3 shows in Pennsylvania, and a show in New Jersey. 2 of which are sold out so far, but it's going to be a really fun adventure. I can't wait. But I digress. Not unusual for me. Atlee and I went to Ireland once, and man, like, right? You driving down, these roads are like lined with these ancient stone walls, like 5,000-year-old stone walls. Some sheep herder 5,000 years ago built this thing, and there's a spirit to that stuff, I think, you know? I felt it when I was in Ireland. It was like a deep experience just driving down the fucking road, man. It was crazy. Anyways, I've always joked with Allie that one of these days, maybe, if we're lucky, we'll own a place and I'll build a little stone wall. So that's what I'm doing. I'm building a little stone wall. That has been giving me a lot of joy. Just a couple stones at a time. And it ain't pretty. Let's be very clear. It ain't a pretty stone wall, but it feels good. All right. Here's another one that the producer really liked. Now, this has already been released, but we are holding it as a contender right now because I think that the band plays are very different and the soul of the song is different than how we produced it for our last release on Hurricane Wind. And for those of you that don't know these songs, the first one was Big Love, and the second one was a song called Pink Champagne. And this is a song called You Speak Girl. Originally inspired by my relationship with my wife and the fact that we seem to speak different languages sometimes, even though we don't really speak the different languages. But living with a 2-year-old brings a whole other depth of perspective to this song. I love you, we're 2 of a kind, but I'll never understand your beautiful, changing, complex mind. Patience, empathy, and the strength to laugh at what we think we believe. All I know are snakes and snails, and you're full of grace and fairy tales, and we dance in circles around this world. As I speak, boy, and you speak, girl. You speak, girl. Black and white, joy and pain, the times we fight, make up again. Late in the night with your body pressed up next to mine. Mysteries we solve, discoveries we find. All I know are snakes and snails, and you're full of grace and fairy tales, and we dance in circles around this world. As I speak, boy, and you speak, girl. You speak, girl. I sound something like hey, nay, and you sound something like na, 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 hey, and I sound something like hey, nay, and you say no, daddy, na, 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 hey. Ooh. All I know are snakes and snakes. You're full of grace, fairy tales. And we dance in circles around this world. As I speak, boy, you speak, girl. You speak, girl. speak boy. I just speak boy. I just speak boy. All right, Willow. It's bedtime. You get to pick out a book to read. And that's right. Those were all our books. You get to pick one. Daddy's gonna read it to you. No. Anything but Curious George. Please do not pick Curious George. Curious George. All right, Willow, I'm going to be honest with you. All right. Curious George is one of the most fucked up books I have ever read in my whole fucking life. The man with the yellow hat? Yeah, that guy? I know, Willa, I know. He seems like a nice guy. They have a word for guys like that. He's a fucking poacher, Willa. He's a fucking poacher. You think Curious George was just hanging out in the fucking jungle and he was sad and he was waiting for the man with the yellow hat to come around and give him a home in the zoo? No, he was happy. And the man with the yellow hat tricked that little monkey and then put him in a sack. In a sack. I mean, it's crazy. There's a reason. There's a reason. Okay? There's a reason that Mama and Daddy don't leave our phones around, all right? And we keep an eye on you. So what did Curious George do? That's right. He picked up the man with the yellow hat's phone and he started pushing buttons and he dialed the fire department, right? That's delinquent parenting right there, all right? That is 100% the man with the yellow hat's fault. And what did the firefighters do? What did the firefighters do when they came over, Willa? They put the fucking monkey in prison. That is a fucked up story. Let me just tell you something, okay? If you ever find my phone somewhere, okay, and you dial a number by accident, maybe that phone call does some damage of some type. I swear to God, I will not let you go to prison, all right? I will never let you go to prison for dialing the wrong fucking number on a goddamn phone, all right? Man, that book is so fucked up in so many ways. Have you noticed, Willa? Have you noticed all the police officers and the firefighters and everybody of importance in that book? Anyone with authority, anyone doing anything, right? Sailing a ship, they're all fucking guys. Where are the women in that book? Probably the reason why that world is so fucking fucked up to begin with. Yeah, sure, I'll read Curious George again. That's all right. All I know are snakes and snails, and we're full of grace, fairy tales, and we're dancing circles around this world. As I speak, boy, and you speak, girl. You speak, girl. Yeah. I just speak, boy. I just speak, boy. I just speak, boy. I speak, boy. And you speak, girl. I mean, have you ever thought about that before? That is a fucked up book. Jesus Christ. I mean, the happy ending of the book is that the poacher sells the fucking monkey to the zoo. I mean, I loved Curious George. Way back in the day. We had some sweet times today, actually. We had some sweet times in the afternoon. A couple times today, actually. Willa sat up next to me on the couch and just wanted to read books and listen to music and hang out. It was awesome. We for probably I don't know, a half an hour, which is a long time for a 2-year-old, right? we read Where's Waldo, and we found Waldo and the wizard and the yellow Waldo in every picture, most of the pictures, and we listened to Willa's favorite playlist, some of her top songs, and now we play her a vast variety of music. So when I say it's her playlist, this is not like I chose an appropriate playlist for a 2-year-old. This is like, these are the songs that she asked for, and I put them on a fucking playlist so I don't have to find them as she asked for one song after another. But number one, Joan Jett and the Blackhearts. I love rock and roll. Daddy played rock and roll, rock and roll. Life is a Highway. I Am the Warrior. What else does she like that's funny? But, you know, mixed in, obviously, The Wheels on the Bus, the car song, Woody Guthrie, Indigo Girls, Galileo, the Alphabet Song. That's a big one. Yeah, so there's a lot more. There's a bunch more. I can't remember them all. It's not a bad playlist, really. But we listened to that playlist and we read Where's Waldo for a while today, and it was pretty awesome. Oh, some of my mom's songs are on the playlist too. That makes me happy. Trying to get her to broaden herself. The problem is that she always wants her favorite songs, and when I try to sneak in a new song, right, she ain't having it. Oh, you know, you want to know a surprise song that the producer... Oh, I'm going to see if I can get my notes out for this one. I need my notes for the outro. It's the one song that I've written that I can't seem to memorize, or it's a challenging, and it ain't, at least the boat ain't paddling me. I've memorized that, I just can't perform that. I just haven't, I'm still like I still feel like I'm tweaking the ending always. Let me see if I can find it so I can just play the outro. There we go. All right. This will surprise you all. This almost did not make the list of contenders. I probably didn't even talk about this song with y'all when we were playing through the contenders. But it's one of the songs I've written in the last couple months, and I mean, I really like it, but it's like a song that like connects with me and where I'm at right now. But I didn't necessarily think that like a producer that is listening to songs for like broad appeal, right, would choose this as one of his favorite out of all the contenders, right? Like one of his top 5 or 6 songs. May have lost some time in Georgia. I had just myself to blame. I felt the world upon my shoulders. I was running away. I know I must be getting older. Feel the wind blow past my grave. Pour myself another cold one. Let the stereo play. I'm on a run and I'm trying to get right. the sun, but I struggle to see the light. Get it done using any help I can find. Now I may have lost some time. I've known the cradle of the highway. I've studied the lines across my palm. Oh, did I drifting sideways as I roll on, forever on? About as wise as my losses along the way. Learn more the less that I try to say. Oh, my heart can teach me to read my mind. Now I may have lost some time. Give just a little, try just a little, just a little. Live just a little more. Hold on just a little, laugh just a little, heal just a little, feel just a little more. Reach out just a little thing, just a little, learn just a little, love just a little more, yeah. Believe just a little, hope just a little, heal just a little, be just a little more, and I may have lost some time. Some time. A picture of fade out. May have lost some time. Hey. Was that a good fade out? Oh, I'm glad you guys liked the song. Thank you. I mean, I like the song too. I don't know if I would put it in like the top 5 of the contenders, right? And I know not all of you have been following the Contender saga, and I know not all of you know my song super well, but for those of you that do, let me see if I can tell you the list of contenders. We've got Hold Each Other Now, which is finished because John O's produced it. Pocket Full of Seashells, also one of this guy's favorites. Mama Luna, Revelate, Pink Champagne we already played, Wasted Words, Positive I'm Positive, Shitty Motel Coffee, It Don't Land, I Will Ride, Big Love, Tightrope Walker, All I Am, another one of his favorites. You Speak Girl, Unkind World, Chasin', Whiskey Memphis Guy, Little Moon, All This Time, I'm Gone, Letter, Erica, never recorded in the studio, Sprig, never recorded with the band, The Last Ride of Bobby McGee, Letter to Allison, never recorded with the band, May Have Lost Some Time, Heartbreakers, Something to Break, and another 3 songs never recorded with the band. You Are Just My Luck, You Dance With Me, and Desiree. That was the list that I shared with the producer, and that's what it came back with. Kind of interesting, right? I don't know what the best songs are. I just want to release all of them sooner or later. I wish I had somebody to just fucking tell me what to do. Say, Adam, this is what you gotta do, man. You gotta release these 5 songs this 6 months, and then these 5 songs, and then you gotta release a full album there. You gotta work with these people in the studio. These songs have to be stripped down and kind of naked feeling. These songs need to be produced and nasty. I don't like all those decisions. I don't like them. I know, I just gotta suck it up. You know, it's like, I don't know. There are some people that take great joy in mowing the lawn. Right? In fact, these days I would probably take great joy in mowing the lawn. But man, growing up, I had to mow my lawn, and I did not take joy in mowing the lawn. It was just like a chore, you know? To me, producing the songs, yeah, I'm thinking about it wrong, and I gotta just change my mindset. And it's possible to do that. It's possible to like shift your mindset, right? But for the past 20 something years, making recordings has been like doing the dishes, brushing my teeth, mowing the lawn, right? I mean, I already wrote the song. We're already performing the song. The song is serving its function as a song, but that's not really true. And you know, honestly, this gathering series and you gatherers have helped teach me a little bit about that too, right? Because here we are, gathering number 767. We haven't seen each other in person, and it's been a really powerful, tangible, and inspiring way to connect. And so I feel like I owe it to myself, and I owe it to the songs, and I owe it to all of you out there to change my mindset and do some justice to these 29 or so contenders, whatever the number is. Anyways, we have a big play date in our house tomorrow. 10 a.m. 2 other families are coming over. It's going to be Kid Chaos in here. Kid Chaos. Chaos. And it's just early enough that I'd feel a little awkward inviting the other parents to drink whiskey with me. So it's just going to be chaos. Anyways, my point is, I'm going to sing one last song with y'all tonight. And then I'm going to clean the house. I'm going to try and get our house a little orderly. Help Allie kind of clean up. We cooked ribs tonight. The whole house smells like ribs. I wouldn't mind if the whole house smelled like ribs when we had our play date tomorrow. That'd make everybody happy, I just assume. I'm looking forward to more shows this weekend. I mentioned this earlier, but I've been loving the Get Folk shows. We got a handful more. We keep finding windows in between. The band is going to start playing in the beginning of March, but we keep finding windows with Naked Days when I can sneak away. And Robin and I, who are scheduling and planning the Get Folk tour, keep having a conversation. All right, we can sneak a couple more in. So keep your eyes open, and if you can, and you've never been to a house concert, you should try to come to one. They're a unique experience, and pretty special. This weekend, 3 shows in Pennsylvania, 1 in Jersey, and one of the Pennsylvania shows is sold out, I believe. But there are 2 shows in central Pennsylvania that still have tickets available. We'll be pretty psyched to see y'all out there. I mean, it's right down the road from Maine, central Pennsylvania. It's gonna be a little bit of driving, but worth it. The bandies get back together. For those of you that are around, we are beginning to get back on tour starting in the beginning of March. On March 8th, we're going to be in Rochester, New York. March 9th, we're going to be in Syracuse. We're doing a doubleheader in Syracuse, and each show has 1 ticket left. 1 ticket left for each show. So if one of you out there can come to the doubleheader. March 15th, we're going to be in Turners Falls, Massachusetts at the Shea Theater with our friends, the Mallet Brothers. That's going to be a super fun night. March 22nd, we're going to be in Saratoga. Me and the bandies at the famous Cafe Lena. And I am sorry it is sold out. But that place almost always live streams. And if they don't, we will. So you can watch it there. March 23rd, we are going to be in Norfolk, Connecticut at an amazing theater called Infinity Music Hall. Pretty excited about that. So that's our March. It's coming up quick, people. It's coming up quick. And I think you all should find a way to get out and visit me between now and then. And in between there are probably going to be another 10 or 15 house concerts all over the Northeast. So keep your eyes peeled. Raise up your glasses. Let us drink to the wind at our backs. May it always blow steady wherever you roam. May it turn when you're ready to carry you home. May it keep you ahead of the rain, yeah. Raise up your glasses. Let us drink to the heavens above. Some say it's a glimpse of God's great design. Some say it's the science of all things combined. May we look up and always feel wonder. Here is to us all we see. Here's to our hearts and the air that we breathe. Here's to around good company. Here's to the drink that we share. Raise up your glasses. Let us drink to this time that we have. But these moments pass lightly, won't come again. May our lives all burn brightly right up to the end. May we live them with joyous abandon. Raise up your glasses. Let us drink to the end of the day. Let us drink to the work when the working is through. Let us drink one to me. Let us drink one to you. Let us drink one to those who aren't with us. Here is to us and all we see. Here's to our hearts and the air that we breathe. Here's to around and good company. Here's to the future. Here's to the past. Let us drink one down slow. Let us drink one down fast. Let us drink one as if this night is our last. Here's to the drink that we share. Oh, here's to the drink that we share. Cheers, gatherers. Thanks for hanging with me in my bedraggled state. It's good to be with you. Please stay safe. Keep on looking out for one another. And I'll see you again soon.